JB, throughout this game, it felt like no team could, really take off, but those final 4 minutes, was really when it started to feel like you guys could start to push out to a run. What did you see in those final 4 minutes?
I thought we were great defensively. There was a couple breakdowns late where we gave up a 3, but, for the most part, I thought our defense triggered it. We were active with our hands, forced turnovers, got out in transition, created some easy opportunities for ourselves. And again, that's the tell of this team. You know what I mean? Like when called upon, we have the ability to get stops.
And for Cade Cunningham, obviously for him, the clutch gene is just part of his DNA as well. For him to turn it on after the way they were defending him all game in the fourth quarter, can you just tell us what you saw from him?
Yeah, I think he's developed an understanding and a belief, excuse me, in the timing and rhythm of win. And again, time and time again, he does the job when we need him to do it most. And I think he embraces that role, and he loves to do it for us.
Hey, Coach, can you speak on how big Ron Holland was for you guys tonight?
Yeah, he was unbelievable. He was the spark for us. We struggled tonight. We did. We struggled tonight. But I thought Ron gave us, excuse me, a ton of energy, fire, the way he just competed. I thought he was phenomenal tonight.
Past just the defensive end, would you kind of like, as far as the versatility that closing lineup offered?
It's big. It's big. It's athletic. It's versatile. It's switchable. It's got rim protection. It's got guys who can guard one-on-one. It's got guys who can create a little bit of mayhem and come up with deflections and steals and allow us to get in transition. It's a good group. Has the ability to be a great defensive group.
After a 138-135 win, what do you learn about your team when you can win on a night when you don't get to 100?
Yeah, sometimes you just got to win ugly. And I think that's the tell of, good teams in this league is, it might not be your night, but can you figure out a way to get it done? And again, tonight wasn't our night. We didn't play, to the best of our abilities. But we competed hard enough to give ourselves a chance. And then we were there in the moment, and we had guys make plays for us.
Coach, with Duncan out, you had Danis step in there as a starter. Just over the past couple of weeks, how has he kind of earned the trust of yourself, this coaching staff, to be able to go out there any night and be a starter?
Well, I didn't expect him to go 0 for 8, I'll tell you that much. But no, he has. Again, and this isn't just a one-time thing for him. This is Danis putting in work since he's been in our organization. And you guys that follow him or follow Motor City and then his summer league, everyone could see the work that he was putting in and how he developed. And he's just extremely mature and intelligent and thinks the game. And, by doing those things, you earn, your coach's trust, but your teammates most importantly. Appreciate y'all.